we start with the head.
Dissections, for example, deeper dissection of the head. You can even explore the brain and the cranial nerves.
Oh.
This model is also good for seeing the axillary region, and I'll show you some of the structures in a little bit, including the brachial plexus and the shoulder. And posteriorly, the structures of the back, and on deeper dissections, we can even see the spinal cord. I'm going to give just a brief tour of some of the structures one can see within the thoracic cavity on this model. So on a deeper dissection, and I'll show after we've removed the chest wall, you can see the right lung and the left lung and the parietal pleura right there. I'm going to bring this model over just as a comparison, and here we can see that I've cut the parietal pericardium and then showed the heart. I'm going to drop down a few layers here to show some of the other structures that one can see on the internal heart. So using this model,
what the fuck? Whoa.
I want to point out a couple of structures you can look
Like a horror movie.
I'm going to point out a couple of the structures you will look for during your initial dissections of the hand. So the first thing is just deep to the skin, you have some nerves. There's a superficial branch of the radial nerve right there. And here is a cephalic vein right there. So if you cut too deep, right away you'll see that you'll be cutting through some of those structures. On this next layer down, this little bump right there, which you won't always see, looks like absolutely nothing. But if we go another layer down over here, you'll realize that that little bump is in fact a branch coming off of the radial artery. So we don't want to go through there, which is what we will do if you cut too deep. The last thing I want to point out is this structure right here. This is the palmar aponeurosis. It's a very superficial structure.
So ugly.
The next layer down, this palmar aponeurosis right here has been cut. And in so doing, you can see this next layer down here. This is the flexor retinaculum. And when we look at the hand a little bit further distal, you will see some of these other branches of nerves and arteries, and they're passing deep to this palmar aponeurosis. Okay.
Okay. Oh. Hand. Is it a skull? These are models. Oh. Hello. What else is there? The blood system. Oh, I doing this. Oh shit. Oh god, that's a nightmare. Oh, what the fuck? God, it was so ugly. Oh, okay now.